Title: The Girl Who Waited in the Dark. Strong hook. They said the old railway station was haunted. They said anyone who went there after midnight never returned the same. But I still went, because the girl I loved was waiting for me there, and she had been dead for 5 years. Rain dripped from the broken roof of the abandoned station, echoing like slow heartbeats. The tracks were rusty, twisted like the ribs of a dying beast. Wind howled through shattered windows, carrying whispers that sounded like names. My name, Arjun. The voice was soft, familiar, beautiful. My heart skipped. I stood frozen at the entrance, flashlight shaking in my hand. I hadn't heard her voice in years, yet I would recognize it anywhere. It belonged to Ria, the girl I loved, the girl who disappeared the night of the train accident. Ria, I whispered. The voice came again. I'm here. Every warning I had heard screamed in my head. Don't go near that station. Don't answer if someone calls you. But love is louder than fear. I stepped inside. 1. Memories of love. 5 years ago, Ria and I were inseparable. We met in college. She loved poetry. I loved photography. Every sunset, we sat on a campus roof, dreaming of a future together. She used to say, Arjun, promise me, if I ever disappear, you'll come find me. I laughed. You're dramatic. She smiled sadly. Just promise. I promised. That same night, she boarded the last train home. The train derailed near the old station. They found bodies, burned metal, blood, but never Ria. Everyone said she died, but I never believed it. 2. The message. Yesterday, I received a message from an unknown number. You promised. Come to the station. Attached was a photo. It was Ria, wearing the same blue dress from 5 years ago. My hand shook. It couldn't be real. Yet my heart knew. The encounter. The encounter. Inside the station, fog curled around my legs like fingers. The air smelled of rust and decay. Then I saw her. She stood near the platform, hair flowing, eyes shining, just like before. My breath caught. Ria. She smiled. You came. I ran to her and tried to hug her. My arms passed through her. Cold. Empty. Tears filled my eyes. You're not real. She touched my cheek. Her hand was icy. I am real, just not alive. My legs gave way. What happened to you? Her smile faded. That night, I waited for you. 4. The truth. Her voice trembled. I missed my train. I tried calling you, but your phone was off. I waited at the station. It was dark, empty. A tear slid down her cheek. Someone followed me. My fists clenched. A man. He dragged me into the storage room. I screamed, but no one heard. My heart shot. Inside the station, fog curled around my legs like fingers. The air smelled of rust and decay. Then I saw her. She stood near the platform, hair flowing, eyes shining, just like before. My breath caught. Ria. She smiled. You came. I ran to her and tried to hug her. My arms passed through her. Cold. Empty. Tears filled my eyes. You're not real. She touched my cheek. Her hand was icy. I am real, just not alive. My legs gave way. What happened to you? Her smile faded. That night, I waited for you. 4. The truth. Her voice trembled. I missed my train. I tried calling you, but your phone was off. I waited at the station. It was dark, empty. A tear slid down her cheek. Someone followed me. My fists clenched. A man. He dragged me into the storage room. I screamed, but no one heard. My heart shattered. He killed me, Arjun. Silence swallowed us. My body was hidden near the tracks. They never found me. I covered my face, sobbing. I'm sorry. I should have been there. She knelt before me. It's not your fault. But I couldn't leave. My soul is trapped here. The curse. She stood and pointed to the dark tunnel. This station feeds on pain. Anyone who dies here becomes part of it. Suddenly, shadows moved around us. Faces formed in the walls, crying, screaming. Lost souls, she whispered. They can't move on. Why show me this? I asked. She took my hand. Because I need your help. 6. The choice. I want peace, she said. I want to leave this place. But I can't, unless you set me free. How? I asked desperately. Her eyes filled with tears. You have to bring my bones from the tunnel, burn them, and pray. My heart pounded, but her voice cracked. There's a price. What price? She held my face. You can't stay with me anymore. Once I'm free, I'll be gone. My chest felt hollow. So, I'll lose you again? She nodded. But this time, I'll finally rest. 7. Into the tunnel. I grabbed my flashlight and entered the tunnel. It was narrow, wet, filled with crawling insects. Whispers surrounded me. Stay. Join us. Hands formed from shadows, grabbing my legs. I screamed and kicked. No. At the end, I found a pile of bones half buried in mud. Her bones. My heart broke. I collected them, tears falling onto the dirt. The ritual. Back on the platform, I placed the bones in a circle. Ria stood beside me, watching. I lit the fire. Flames rose, crackling. The smell of burning filled the air. She smiled through tears. Thank you for keeping your promise. The shadows screamed. The walls shook. Suddenly, the station began collapsing. Go, she cried. Run. I'm not leaving you. She kissed my forehead. You already saved me. 9. Goodbye. Her body started glowing. I love you, Arjun. I always did. I love you too, I whispered. She faded slowly. Find happiness. Don't live in my shadow. With a final smile, she vanished. The station went silent. 10. Aftermath. I woke up outside the station at dawn. Fire trucks. Police. They said a small fire broke out inside. They found human remains. For the first time, they had proof. Ria was finally laid to rest. 11. Moving on. Months passed. I still feel her sometimes, like a breeze, a whisper. I visit her grave every Sunday. I kept my promise, I tell her. One evening, as the sun set, I heard her voice in the wind. Thank you. I smile through tears. Ending. Love doesn't die with the body. Some love waits in the dark until promises are kept.